horribly unsettling sounds followed by a "come here."
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to RICHLEV fam. Dang! Now today, bro, we are back with another Minecraft video, and it's called "Finding a Player Who Doesn't Exist" by Weefies, bro. Shout out Weefies. We reacted to what was the last video we did, bro? It was searching for a world that doesn't exist, bro, and that was honestly cinema. I really liked that. There was a lot of things you guys were saying in the comments and stuff, and I kind of like scrolled through them a little bit, especially about like the king and yellow thing. But I don't want to like completely spoil it for myself because I feel like there's gonna be a part 2 to that video. So in this case, we're gonna watch this video, and obviously it's finding a player who doesn't exist. So this is another ARG video. If you guys don't know what that is, make sure to search it up. I talked about it the last video and watched renders. So yeah, chat, we're gonna check this out and see how it goes. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn. Let's see.
Hello, I saw some of your videos and I was wondering if you could help me with something. I know it's not some big mystery to solve or anything, but I lost contact with a friend I used to play with a while ago. Him and I had a falling out, but I just want to make sure that after all these years, he's just okay. The only things I can provide to help are just some old videos of me and him playing on a server a long time ago. Thanks so much.
Bro, I feel like Weefies or any of these YouTubers that do the ARG stories, they literally have like just thousands and thousands of DMs of like everybody just trying to create an ARG, trying to get on their channel, bro.
At first, I didn't think much of this message. People stop talking for all sorts of reasons. Friendships grow apart, life gets too demanding. There are countless possible explanations for what happened to Alex, all very normal. But for just a moment, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to take a look. And I can now assure you that what happened to Alex, this is not normal.
Oh shit, here we go.
The first video on Crafty's channel, which opens with him on the multiplayer screen joining a server named Eternal. We can see several other players in the distance
multiple people
welcoming him online, and just a few seconds later, there he is.
Alex
joins, seemingly very much okay and not disappeared.
What's good, Alex?
To the description, this was recorded in December of 2010. Crafty and Alex ask where they can make a base and are told that anywhere is alright to build. They go off searching for a cave and eventually just end up digging down to get resources. There is this odd bit a minute in where Crafty punches Alex to get his attention and Alex just kind of zones out for a second, but otherwise this video ends very normally. Crafty has to leave to go to work and the recording cuts off there. At this point, I was skeptical that these 3 videos would have any clues as to what actually happened to Alex, but video 2 is where things start to get strange. It resumes with Crafty logging back on to find that Alex had built up their house and even gotten 2 full sets of armor for the both of them. The video continues with normal, friendly discussion, and the 2 decide to work on the roof.
So far, everything looks completely normal so far. You know what I'm saying? Alex probably stayed in the server, obviously longer than Crafty did. Crafty went to work and stuff, joined back, and Alex has a lot of materials and stuff. This could have something to do with, you know, later part of the story, but so far, looks pretty normal.
Suddenly, Alex freezes and says this. Crafty? We can see Alex staring off into the distance.
What the heck? It's like he's looking at something.
Another server member, if that was him, and Mine doesn't know what he's talking about.
Were
you behind the house? Mine says no, and Crafty is equally confused. The subject then gets changed though, and Alex doesn't mention it again. But what did he see? I doubt Alex would.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not just dropping that, bro. If I did see something in the server, we are getting to the bottom of this until, you know, we all leave the server, bro. Like that, what did you see? You gotta tell us what you saw, bro.
Say this out of the blue, and judging by the fact he asked Mine if that was him, it's likely he saw a player. But if it wasn't any of the 3 of them, who was it? Surely if they knew another player was online, Alex would have asked them as well, like he did Mine. But he didn't, implying that nobody else should have been connected to the server. So what did Alex see? From the mildly ominous description, we learn that this video took place 2 days after the previous one, but other than this odd incident, nothing particularly strange happens. 6 minutes in, some music—
I mean, that's already strange enough for me. He's just seeing things and nobody else in the server knows what he's talking about. That's already scary.
Begins to play that I can't say I've heard before, and just like last time, 6 minutes in, some music begins to play that I can't say I've heard before, and just like last time, Crafty has to go, asking Alex for a full set of diamond armor before he leaves. Something is unsettlingly wrong with this server, but Alex still seems to be totally fine. If we're going to get any clues as to how he eventually disappears, it's going to have to be in this final 3rd video. The video begins with Crafty joining and the—
That's crazy. We only get these 3 videos videos to try to figure out what the hell happened to this player. But in that second video, it was very, you know, telling that something else is in that world. It's, you know, other than the players that were already present that we saw in the chat. So that has to do with something with his disappearance, maybe his killing. I don't know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying? That's like the first, I guess, clue to it.
Server getting ready to light the nether portal. But before that, Crafty asks if anyone has seen Alex. This is the first time he hasn't already been there waiting when Crafty hopped on. But the response of the server members is odd. It's apparently the exact opposite. Alex has never...
He's been playing a lot recently. They've been on all night.
...logged off. Apparently, he plays so much on this server that has become a topic of concern on the forums. And we actually get to see this concern because...
So that explains why, you know what I'm saying, when he first came the other time, he had a whole bunch of materials and everything ready for... Fuck, I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? He gave all the material to Crafty. That makes sense that he was just grinding on the server. And yeah, he was on the server every time when Crafty hopped on. So this would make sense that he was literally on the game a lot. And now that he's not there, it's a little concerning.
It's become a topic of concern on the forums. And we actually get to see this concern because right after Mine asks, Note System actually drops a link in chat. The link takes us to an Inger screenshot of the forums, and there it is. Alex, dude, you've been playing non-stop. Yeah, man, you really need to take a break. I do agree, Alex. Take a break. It sounds like the exact opposite of the original message Crafty sent me, but granted, if he does play so much, why isn't he here now? Surely, if you're going to be playing 24/7 anyway, you're going to be present for a server-wide event. Something is very, very wrong.
This is an event too, so that makes it even more concerning because it's like this will be the time for him to actually be here for real, and he's not here. Where the hell is he?
The group decides to light the nether portal without Alex, but when they try to go through, it doesn't work. For some reason, the portal is broken. Crafty says he'll message an admin about it, and the server closes, the video ending there.
What the heck?
That's it. These 3 videos are all the pieces we have to work with, and honestly, at this point, I was almost positive I'd have to tell Crafty that I couldn't find his friend. If anything, Alex seemed like he was too active, not vanished at all. But no, this couldn't be the end, so I decided to dig deeper. I took another look at the screenshot, hoping to find a link or something to take me to the forums to get more clues. Nothing. I thought about putting this weird music through a spectrogram in hopes of uncovering a hidden message, also nothing. So I rewatched all the videos again. Maybe there was something I had missed, a small detail that had slipped through the cracks. Nothing. Wait, no, there was something. A single frame right as the server closes. We get a flash of text in the error message.
Yeah, you saw it? It like changed right here.
Looks like total gibberish, but attach it to the end of a YouTube video URL and we have ourselves Alex's channel. If there has ever been a way of finding out what happened to him, this was it. The video begins similar to Crafty's, but with a little bug. But when Alex joins Eternal, he's hit with this. By accessing and utilizing the services of Eternal, you hereby agree to the following terms of service. These terms are binding and govern your conduct on the server. Failure to comply with these terms may result in penalties, including but not limited to temporary or permanent suspension of access to the server and or the loss of privileges given to you by your birthright.
What the f that's supposed to mean? What you mean privileges given to you by your birthright? Like, is this just another way to threaten to kill someone?
This is extremely ominous, but it doesn't end there. The messages keep coming, starting with normal disclaimers about alt accounts and harassment, and turning into mentions of undisclosed experiments, potential psychological distress, mental instability, and permanent real-world impacts on mental health and cognitive function.
What? Okay, authorized may result in unforeseen or permanent changes to your in-game experience and may extend to real-world impacts on mental health or cognitive function. Yo, that's... Imagine you get a fucking message like that from a game, bro. Yeah, I would shut my PC down, throw it away in the trash, bro. Burn that shit. Like, hell no. That's actually so scary, man. And then all of a sudden, things do start happening in the real world. Like, you just have bad luck on things, or you end up feeling really off that day. Oh no, I would go crazy.
The Department of Metaphysical Sciences, or DMS. Why this message was seemingly only shown to Alex and not Crafty is up in the air, but we don't have time to think, because before we can, Alex agrees to the terms and conditions and logs on to Eternal.
Hell no, if I read those terms, I'm not agreeing to that shit, boy. I'm turning my computer off. Ain't nothing getting agreed by me.
Crafty says hello, and immediately Alex's screen bugs out.
Yo, what the hell was that?
With the same events of Crafty's day 1 video, but
wait, I want to see what his
screen bugs.
Bro, I'm trying to see like what it shows.
And immediately Alex's screen bugs.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys.
Says hello, and
yo, you see, there was a person right there. I'm not tripping.
He says hello immediately.
Bro, did you guys see that, bro? Who the fuck was that?
Alex's screen bugs out. The footage continues with the same events of Crafty's day 1 video, but with sporadic glitches appearing non-stop all over Alex's screen. Though judging by the fact that he never once pauses the game or mentions it, it seems like it's only happening in post and not in the moment. The video continues like this for a while.
Oh, that's true. That's true, because he would have probably said something if it was happening in real time. So this is probably the post editing, which makes sense because the thing said it's gonna happen in the real world, you know what I'm saying? So while he's editing the vid and stuff, that's where the mystery starts, you know, conducting itself.
Till we get this. Black splotches appearing all over the footage.
These glitches
continue to get worse and worse.
Oh, hell no.
Minutes in being significantly
what the, like, bro?
A bit later, the glitches trace out some odd lines, but that's it. The video ends very normally. Well, normal if you ignore all the horrifying oddities.
Yeah, that's not normal.
But despite this really weird video, there are no immediate clues as to what's actually happening. That is, until we check the description. This video has been encrypted in standard procedure as stated in Chapter 7, Section 924. However, as also stated under Chapter 7, Section 933, any footage involving or of experiments classified as Class 4 employee or above must have each video encrypted in a separate way as to avoid any leaks to the American populace.
What?
Please remember that company poker night is on Thursday and the following card codes have been banned from practice. Remember to bring a shareable food for all employees to have.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
So, what did we just read?
That's what I'm saying.
Is apparently encrypted, and it's likely the people behind this are the DMS we heard about earlier.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's like company.
Experiment are they running here? From the contents of the video and this description, we can now essentially confirm that some sort of testing is being conducted on Alex, something potentially very powerful that might be the reason behind his disappearance. But we don't know exactly what they're getting at just yet, though where can we go from here? Well, taking a look at this description again, we can read that the DMS doesn't want anything getting out to the American public about these experiments. They're encrypting these videos in various different ways. Case in point, the poker card codes. Replacing each letter of the alphabet with its corresponding number and each number with its corresponding letter of the alphabet, capitalizing the ones with an arrow, we get another YouTube video URL.
Oh, wow.
House.
Another
Finally,
video.
we get to see what Alex...
You know what we gotta notice too about these videos, chat, is that they're all unlisted. You know what I'm saying? And that was probably a purposeful thing from the company, as they didn't want it public to the populace, you know?
YouTube video URL. House. Finally, we get to see what Alex saw out there. The video is initially similar to the previous one. Again, Crafty logs on like we saw in his perspective, and Alex's screen experiences the same weird glitches. As we expect, Alex and Crafty eventually go to build the roof. And he said,
oh, this is the part where he's like, oh, I saw something, you know what I'm saying?
Second now, something should happen.
Woo! What the f is that?
There it is.
Oh, hell no. Is someone in the... Look at this. Who the fuck? What is that? It's not like an Enderman. That seems like a full person. Or am I looking at the wrong thing?
There it is. The screen glitches and we get a zoomed in shot of a black player watching from a distance.
He's black.
Looking out onto the beach, we can see it. Watching Alex and Crafty.
Oh,
the screen
hell
flickers
no.
Again, and it's gone. And we get the same interaction we saw earlier. The
Crafty?
video proceeds as usual with Crafty logging off, but this time it doesn't end. Alex heads down into the mine and we hear a very fast set of noises.
Oh no. What the hell?
Alex looks around, scared, but continues to go deeper. He collects iron.
Hell no, that's when I press that quit button, boy. I'm way too black for this. Hell no, I see some sounds and nobody down there with me. Nobody on the server. I'm cooked. I'm out there, bitch. Not happening.
Before heading back out of the cave, all the while looking back over his shoulder, until suddenly...
Oh! He's right there! What the f-
There it is again, watching him. If we go frame by frame, we can barely get a glimpse of the name tag. HYG
Yeah, what the hell? It looks like a P.
OPOL. We can't exactly make it out, but one thing is for certain. something is horribly wrong. The description is very similar to the last, but this time the URL is in plain sight. No encryption, no nothing, which is odd considering the line that comes right after it. Maybe someone at the DMS wants us to find this.
That's true. Someone wants us to find that video, which is gonna lead to something even more terrible. Maybe it's like they're trying to show a punishment that will happen to people that leak something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Because the next video is genuinely insane.
What?
Alex begins in a
5
different
minutes?
part of the server, notably with strange burning trees. He
What
proceeds
the
normally, cutting sugarcane, replanting wheat, but begins to become strangely attracted to this gravel path, and seemingly without reason begins to follow it. As he does, his screen continues to glitch more and more, and the path takes him away from everything else on the server.
Okay, Alex, you got some big cojones, bro. I'll give you that. Like, you following all these pathways, you see them trees on fire, just a whole bunch of weird shit going on, you still going, bro. Hats off to you. Shit.
Unknown. He
Couldn't
heads
be me.
onto a beach and into a dark tunnel dimly lit by redstone torches. He follows the tunnel deeper and deeper,
Oh, hell
entering
no.
a strange maze until he finds a ladder and climbs down to see this.
Bro, no wonder your ass disappeared. Oh. Whoa, what the f— what does the sign say? It says, don't stop playing, don't stop playing. What does it say? Don't stop playing, don't stop playing, don't stop playing, don't stop playing. And there's a chest right there. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Alex runs, trying to get away from the figure.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god, Hydro PCL, no.
Alex runs, trying to get away from the figure, but the footage glitches and somehow he's back in the main room. He climbs the ladder to get out, but the path he came through is now blocked. He runs down the other end of the corridor, facing dead end after dead end after dead end.
Yeah, you're cooked, bro.
Here.
Oh my god, and the person's right there. What the fuck? He's coming. He's coming. What the fuck? Oh!
Suddenly, Alex is back in the main
He's at the
server
portal.
spawn, and as if slipping into a trance, runs into his house, grabs a compass, and begins heading north. That was a lot, so let's go through it again
we gotta
more slowly
recap
to
this,
try
bro.
to understand what just happened. After
Oh my—
following the gravel path, Alex makes it into a room with tens, if not hundreds,
Stupid Alex. Stupid Alex.
of signs, all telling
Brought in by
him
me.
not to stop playing. He opens a chest with a weird arrangement of blocks, which I'll get to in a second, and as he turns around, there it is,
Yep.
right in front of us. Hydro.
Hydro.
The name is gibberish, but decoding it with a basic Caesar cipher, it translates into archive. If this name doesn't mean anything to you, then don't worry, we'll get to it in a second as well. Alex runs from archive before getting sent back to the main room, where he tries to escape through the series of corridors, each time met with another dead end and a cryptic sign. Finally, archive corners him, approaching quickly before sending him back home.
He says I'm back
Alex
there.
goes north. I don't have to tell you that something is horribly wrong. To even begin to
That's an
understand
understatement.
any of this though, let's go in order and take a look at the chest. If you replace each block and item with the first letter of the name of that block, you get this. That's nonsense, but taking it one step further and substituting in the second letter of each name if there's 2 items, the third letter if there's 3, and so on and so forth, we get this instead. It's possible I misinterpreted the cipher, but the message is pretty apparent even if not perfect. Don't stop going north.
Yeah.
Shifting our attention now to the signs, we only get to see them for a
Yeah, I
few
couldn't see what it
frames each,
says.
and honestly, try as I might, this first sign we run into is just way too dark for
Yeah, I
for
can't see
reading.
that.
I just can't make enough out. The second sign though, I had a bit more luck. With the exception of a few uncertain characters, I was able to see most of these, and if you hadn't already guessed by the convenient number, this is going to be another video URL.
Yeah, it looks like
Finally,
URL.
the third sign is just barely visible, and I was able to get this out of it. Seems like—
Bro, I don't know how he's seen this. I
but
can't.
You know the drill. Wait for his something. The word
Wait
here
for
is
his—
likely approach, but I couldn't make out the middle 3 letters to confirm. Altogether, across all 3 messages, we have don't stop playing, don't stop going north, and wait for his approach. All of these remarks check out with the video title, which I haven't even mentioned yet, and translates into my first command. It seems that for some odd reason, this archive guy is trying to command Alex, scaring him into staying online, waiting for his orders, and for some reason heading north. But why? Who is RICHLEV and what does he want? How does he connect to the Department of Metaphysical Sciences? And maybe most importantly,
maybe it's some shit that they're testing, like some type of virus or something. I don't know. But this is just weird. I don't know why Alex is listening to this dude though, man. I would have been out there, bitch.
He the reason that
but it's scary,
Alex
though.
disappeared. Well, luckily we don't have to wonder for very long, because the URL that we found on the sign earlier, Caesar Shifted of course, takes us to a video on what channel, if not archive.
Bro, archive itself. Oh my gosh. Are we ready to watch this, chat? Lock in, lock in. And it has like the same type of gibberish, you know what I'm saying, title like the other video.
Is onboarding.
Following is property of the United States Department of Metaphysical Sciences. Any authorized viewing or distribution can be punishable by up to 10 years or life in federal Yo! Hey, bro! I don't want no smoke, dude! I gotta watch this, though.
Welcome to the United States Government Department of Metaphysical Sciences. You have been employed as a Class 4 developer and researcher in Archive.
Watching this video, we learn a few important things. For one, Archive is a division of the United States Department of Metaphysical Sciences, specifically focused on ensuring the safety.
What the f did it just say right now?
Department.
So it said it was established to address the following: artificial intelligence, normal,
physical sciences,
programs, spiritual and biological interactions with technology. What the f you mean? Spiritual and biological. We don't need those type of interactions with technology, dude.
On ensuring the safety of humanity in interactions with machines and us, as well as advancing the power of the US government. Currently, they have 4 ongoing experiments with various different metaphysical or supernatural entities. The only
hell
one that we
no.
can read, translating from binary is
binary.
M, if you know, you know. Besides that, we don't get much else, just that our instructor will supposedly reach out to us soon. This is probably a video they show to the new hires at Archive, but why is this branch of the US government concerned at all with Alex and Eternal? It's
like, is Alex being recruited? Because at first I'm thinking, oh, maybe he's just, you know, they're trying to scare him off or test something in a server, but now I'm thinking Alex is low-key being recruited to something, and maybe he's going to turn into one of those entities. I don't know.
Seems odd that they'd be so interested in a Minecraft server, but clearly they have something to do with all of this.
Right.
Well, to find out, we have to watch the next video. Getting to it though isn't easy. The description of the last video on Alex's channel is this giant paragraph that reads like a spam email. There's no obvious link hidden in here, and I wasn't sure at all how to progress. Out of ideas, I copy-pasted it into Google and found a result that caught my eye. A paper on steganography, a way to hide codes in plain sight. It's a pretty interesting read, but look at this. Somehow you can start with this simple phrase you want to hide, and after applying the specific encoding technique, you get this output. Insanely cool, but also very similar to our description. So I
that looks just like
the paper referenced, spam mimic, and pasting the video description into the decoder did the trick. Somehow this giant text decodes to this. Another
that's actually insane.
The next video.
Yeah, you never really think about how much different ways there is to encrypt something. It's crazy, bro. Like, who would just think that a whole paragraph that looks like a spam email is actually a code, bro? Literally anything we read or see can be some type of code that you can decipher, and that's just insane to me.
Just titled North,
but also very smart.
Features Alex going, well, north. He mines into a wall, unwavering in his focus, until suddenly something joins the server. Shifting the letters over, we get Crafty? Hey Alex, he says, also Caesar Shifted, but Alex ignores him, continuing to mine.
Oh my gosh.
This is the conversation that follows. You're still online, huh? Most of the other guys have stopped playing the server a while ago. Of course, you're still playing though. LOL. You always did play non-stop when this place was at its prime. LOL.
SVS.
Fine, dude, you don't have to respond. I just wanted to say bye. I got accepted to a college really far, so I won't really ever see you.
Oh.
I guess it's all on me for expecting you to actually say something instead of playing this stupid game. Well, have fun wasting your life playing this game.
Alright, we don't have to be mean now, but...
Do you expect to play Minecraft forever? Do you think in like 6 years' time you'll still be playing this stupid game?
Bro, Minecraft is not a stupid game, bro. One of the most peak games ever, so calm down, buddy.
Whatever. I'm basically talking to myself at this point. God knows you haven't talked to anyone in months. Whatever. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Eternal. You were fun while it lasted. And Crafty logs out. The entire time, Alex paid him no attention whatsoever, his mouse never giving any indication that he even noticed. His pickaxe even broke mid-mine, and he continued to break through the mountain with his fist, unwavering. He mines through trees without ever straying off his path, fixated on going north. It's as if he's in a trance, but
yeah, he's definitely like possessed by something, bro. For him to just keep going, and not give no mind to nobody in chat and stuff, yeah, he's possessed at this point. By what? I don't know.
It only gets worse. Throughout the various glitches in the video, there are scattered parts of a QR code. Putting them together in a photo editor takes us to a Google Drive link for an audio file.
That's insane.
Hey Alex, just calling to see how you're doing. It's been a minute. I know you keep getting busy and you can't make it to dinner or anything involving us really. I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. The reason why I'm calling is that earlier today, some guy came by and told me to sign a paper. I don't really know exactly what it is, but they said you are moving somewhere and we'll help you out. But just give me a call soon, hun. Okay. Bye.
Yo, what the
A falling out? Crafty, you berated him with insults. Why would you get mad at him if you were talking in a Caesar cipher? How is that his fault? He didn't understand you. But why did Alex not even question it at all? Why was he so focused on going north? I don't get it. Why isn't he talking to his mom? Why are people taking him away? What's happening?
He's literally just getting kidnapped, bro. He's possessed by something. He's getting kidnapped by this fucking company. They're trying to make him into one of the entity or one of those things that they're trying to, I don't know, like an experiment where they're trying to find out spiritual and biological connections with human beings, and that starts with these fucking Minecraft servers, bro. Like there's some type of connection between their robots, their viruses, whatever is considered, into Alex, and this is like one of their test subjects or something.
I don't know anymore. I don't know. Archive is doing something with Alex, forcing him to obey their command to go north for some unknown reason, and we're going to find it. Okay, according to the description, someone has been leaking classified archive videos to the public, probably referencing that really not hidden link we saw earlier. But okay, never mind, not important. The rest of the description has a new encryption, but yeah, we can solve this. Just taking the first letter or number and saving capitalization, obviously, we get another URL.
Oh yeah.
To a video.
What the? Yo, these fucking titles are getting more weirder as we go.
New objective.
New objective. Yo.
We can do this. This video,
honestly, going through this as a first time, like imagine putting myself in Wi-Fi's shoes, I'd be so creeped out. Like just deciphering all this and finding all these hidden videos, like that would be scary.
We can do this. This video is such an insane watch, I can't even do it justice unless you watch the entire thing for yourself. It's just under 2 minutes, but the visuals are genuinely unlike anything I've ever seen Minecraft do before. It's absurd to degrees I never thought were possible, and the entire time Alex is just walking, stuck in this sort of trance as he continues through the horrors of the game around him. But what does this all mean?
It's like a weird mod.
What's the point of all of this? And maybe more importantly, where is Alex now? The description of this video doesn't have any new URLs for us to follow, but it has something else. A notice telling us to contact our archive supervisor at this email and give them this code word. Curious, I sent a blank email to the address just saying hi, wondering if they'd then ask me for the code word. But instead, I was quickly met with this.
You're using code word hello
was incorrect, and if I gave the wrong code word 2 more times, I'd be locked out. I couldn't just let this chance go to waste though. Sooner or later, they'd probably catch on that I wasn't an actual employee. So I ran the code word through a Caesar and binary decoder to get entity E and sent that over.
Did that work?
Again. This was bad.
What?
One more failed attempt, and odds were high that
I
would never be
in.
able to find Alex. Their system would flag me, and my only
maybe just put the code word like without deciphering it, just how it is.
It would be gone. So in a final attempt, I decided to just try and send the code word untranslated.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And it worked. I got an email back with a notice of success and a link to one more last video on Alex's channel. The title translating to, do you think in like 6 years' time, you'll still be playing this stupid game.
Oh, that's what he said in the video.
The video is 10 minutes of Alex mining bedrock, unwavering, unmoving. The description is just the same 2 words over and over and over. Mine bedrock, mine bedrock, mine bedrock.
Dude, just like those signs earlier in the video where it's like, don't stop playing, don't stop playing, don't stop playing, don't stop playing. It's like a fucking, you know, like a programmed robot that would read, not what humans would do, bro. Nah, Alex is gone. Like, he's gone. He's not even Alex no more. What is he at this point? Alex is not Alex. He's just possessed with whatever this company is putting him through, bro. Literally another test subject. I'm telling you, this is some like Black Mirror shit, bro.
Throughout the video, we can hear horrifying noises in the background. Doors being knocked on and opened, followed by some thudding.
What?
Something being wheeled through a corridor, horribly unsettling sounds followed by a "come here."
Oh my gosh, yo, this shit is getting creepier and creepier as we go. Hell no. Oh, I feel so bad for Alex, bro. I want to save him my damn self.
And worst of all, frantic and scared breathing.
What? Bro, is that Alex?
And then it ends. What is going on here?
Bro,
why is Alex just lifelessly mining this bedrock? Why is Archive making him do this? Why do they have to take him from his home? I don't understand. All of this that we've seen has been Alex getting progressively worse and worse.
Literally getting more insane.
By strange figures, disturbing noises, and eventually turning into some sort of drone that just follows orders. And if the title is to be believed, he's been trapped mining in this trance state for 6 whole years. What does it all mean? Well, I think I know how to find out. Something I've neglected to mention up until this point is that all the videos we've seen so far have had hidden messages in the subtitles, and decoding it gives us this: a broken link to a WordPress site, Woke Sheeple's Truth. The about reveals that this site was made by some sort of government conspiracist, and
government is controlling you, and I'll tell you how to break free from them. Make sure to comment and check my post daily, as it's the only way to break free from this hell we call society. Anyway, see you all in the post, Sheeply.
Feels that this site was made by some sort of government conspiracist, and all of the blog posts have these crazy ravings about various types of mind control the government is using on us. Subliminal messaging in advertisements to get us to buy more fast food, music videos with patriotic undertones, Super Bowl ads trying to control our minds, and movies pushing pro-military agendas. The list goes on, and
I mean, nothing can control your mind as long as you know, educate yourself on things and not be a fucking idiot online. Let's just be honest here.
First, I thought it was a red herring, but then on December 12th, 2010, around the same time Crafty and Alex first logged on to Eternal, Woke Sheeple posted this. Yo, so you guys remember my post on video games? So I went through with the plan and I found something crazy. Everything I was saying was true. The government is controlling you with these games, and I have proof. I'm gonna post some of this. The people need to know. This is finally what we need as a group to pull the wool from everyone's eyes. There's so much involved with this server: mind control, programming humans, human experimenting, everything I've talked about. There's even a secret government department like I said before. I am going to post some of the documents I found in the server files tonight. So stay up, sheeple. It's time to prove the government's controlling you. See you tonight.
You know what's crazy? Like, even all of this is fabricated in a way. Like, I feel like this can really be happening in real life, bro. Like, you never know. Like, certain experiments can be going on and stuff. I mean, just think about it, chat. With all the advancement in technology we have, just imagine all the experiments they be conducting. Like, we don't know if it's inhumane or against certain laws and stuff, and they're just doing things to try to figure out something because they're just so dead set on you know, making that experiment or being the first to be innovative on something. And it's just like, we don't really know what's going on, you feel me? But yeah, bro, like, this can really be happening. Like, what if somebody's like, they're working on mind control? You know what I'm saying? Like, with AI and everything, like, how close are we to actually being able to control somebody somebody's whole mind and just turn them into a bot themselves. You know what I'm saying? That feels like it's more closer in the future than we might realize.
This is exactly what I've been looking for. If we go back to the post he's talking about, he mentions how he has a buddy that plays on this Minecraft server and he's going to hack his account and do some digging. And all things considered, this could well be eternal. I mean, it lines up with everything we've seen so far. Human experiments, hidden government branches, whatever woke sheeple found could be the key to it all. The key to finding out what's going on here and what actually happened to Alex. This is it.
Here's what the government's
Alright,
behind
buckle up because I've uncovered something huge. For years, a secret government department has been running mind control experiments on us, using media, technology, and social systems to manipulate our thoughts and behaviors. Everything is part of their plan to turn us into mindless drones who obey without question. This is just the beginning. Get ready to see the truth. Here it is.
Shit.
Classified. Experiment
Eternal.
Leveraging the open-ended nature of sandbox games,
my
Experiment Eternal
gosh.
aims to evaluate the potential for prolonged psychological immersion, leading to a full neglect of the outside world. Phase 1.
What the
have
fuck?
quiet audios and whispers to promote exploration and reinforce behaviors. Phase 2. Disturbing visuals to scare them and keep their focus on the game. Unsettling audio and horrible game distortions. Don't let them
Wow, so they literally just prey on the people that are in Minecraft because it's like the open sandbox type of game. Obviously, everybody experimenting, going different parts of the world or whatever. And they're literally preying on that and literally conducting certain experiments where they give them audio effects and try to get them isolated, intimidation tactics like it's saying right here. Oh my gosh, this is insane, bro. Like I said, I feel like this could be a real thing.
Keep them dependent on the virtual environment.
Yeah.
Phase 3. Endurance. See,
This wouldn't work on me though, because I'm quitting that motherfucker, boy. As soon as something's a little out of the ordinary, I'm smashing my computer, bro. Like, it is what it is.
how long you can keep them controlled and immersed. Recover the subject's physical body and pump them with food and water through an IV so they never have to look away from the screen. Intense.
That's actually fucking insane, bro. I mean, that explains why he's able to just mine. They literally have this motherfucker hooked up to IVs and shit just so they could just stay barely alive and be able to do, you know, whatever they're commanding them to do.
Them with food and water through an IV so they never have to look away from the screen. Intensify the visual and audio distortions, employing fear to push the bounds of how far they can be manipulated and scared. The program will intercept any messages that they receive from the outside world and alter them.
So that explains why this message was changed to like a whole gibberish ass, you know, I don't know if this is a real language because I wouldn't know what this is, but if it's not and it's just straight gibberish, that would make sense because either way they're intercepting any messages so that they don't know that someone or their friends or anything is trying to get in contact with them, bro. They're literally isolating them from any realistic aspect of the world, bro, just so they could just do everything in the game that they're being commanded to do.
Participant can't possibly understand and snap out of it. Make them fully dependent on the program.
Wow.
Make them controllable. This is what was happening to Alex. This is the point of everything we've seen. A government branch focused on testing interactions between machines and biology,
insane.
developing a system to push the bounds of psychological control. It all makes sense. All the disturbing visuals we've seen, the strange noises, everything makes sense. The reason Alex was taken from his mom, the reason he couldn't read Crafty's messages, and the reason he's been brainlessly following these orders, it's always been about following orders. Controlling him, turning him into this drone, this sheep, for the sake of this sick experiment. For 6 years, he's been locked up, forced to mine bedrock just to see how long they can keep this up. It's horrible.
Wow.
There's one more blog post.
That's the thing. There's like no, like, what the fuck could you even try to say the purpose of this is? You know what I'm saying? Because even if they're, it's about an experiment, seeing how far we could take psychological warfare, you know, with humans and machines and stuff, pretty much. But it's like, for what though? Like, what is the point? Why are we testing this so much? What is the sick underlying truth about what's going on here, bro? Like, are they trying to get this ready to, you know, use this against the people in the world and stuff? Like, if they, you know, overrule something or they don't believe in something, and it's like, all right, bet. we're gonna control you guys' minds and make you think whatever we want you to think, or, you know, make you do whatever we want to do. Or like, you know, this type of power gets in the wrong hands and stuff, this could literally turn the world into fucking a whole bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just following your orders. Like, it could turn into some type of god complex or something. Like, I don't know. It could just get really, really bad.
The site, a van outside Woke Sheeple's house. People knocking on his door. They found him. There's no one left who knows the truth anymore. No one who can save Alex.
Yo.
Except for us. We can save him. The last line of the document says this: assets needed to access the program will be provided on the title page. Okay.
Wow, they really got this nigga, bruh. They got the guy that wrote the freaking that exposed the government. Oh my.
We can save him. The last
now
line
we gotta
of the
do
document
it.
says this: assets needed to access the program will be provided on the title page. Okay, title page. The username is blacked out, but there's the access code for us right there.
Okay.
And if I'm thinking about this correctly, the username is probably just call archive. Archive sent another email. They think I'm one of them. I can do this. I can access the server. I can stop this. There's the link to the console right there. Log in with the details from the document. We're in. There it is.
Oh,
Eternal.
shit.
The IP. How do I know if it's correct though? I can't accidentally
force stop right now.
Touch the wrong thing. One mistake and I'll out myself. I have to be careful. No mistakes. I have to make sure this is the right server. I have to log on.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna go
Alex.
in? No way. That's the server, bro. You can already tell by the fire trees. Oh my gosh. Yo, Wi-Fi's, he might be cooked, I ain't gonna lie. But they don't know he's in there, so maybe they think he's like one of the entities or something. What the hell? Where's Alex? Alex in Crafty's home? What? There's nothing in the chest? Bro, where is he? TP Wi-Fi's. Alex the Destroyer. Oh. Wait, what did he do? He's right there. Bro.
Alex?
Alex.
Bro,
how are you gonna get out of there though? He's just breathing hard. Yo, that's so creepy, bro. Force stop server. Yes, forcefully killing server. Looks like a crash. Check the server content. Internal exception. Connection reset. Oh shit. Wait, so he successfully did it, right? They didn't try to...
Greetings. It has come to our attention that you are not, in fact, a Class 4 employee. The experiment has been prematurely terminated. Ordinarily, you would have been severely punished. However, we acknowledge your ingenuity in bypassing Archive's encryption systems, so consider this a postponement of punishment. Try it again, and the consequences will be swift. That's
insane. That's a threat right there. We gotta report this to the FBI immediately. They are threatening, bro. And we uncovered this, you know, secret government entity. We gotta expose him.
First and final warning. From this point forward, your life is no longer your own. Sincerely, Archive.
We're gonna have to archive this. That's insane. But at least we save Alex, bro. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Yo. Now Alex and Crafty can be reunited. He's free. Oh. Yo, this is insane. Is that it? Thanks for watching. Bro, this video is insane, bro. These videos are so addicting to watch, and I love it. Like how it says, you know, combining the real life aspects with just, you know, with the game and going out of your way to search up certain URLs and decrypting encryptions and stuff. Like, this is so, like, I love this genre of Minecraft videos, bro. I don't know about y'all, but I love this. And you guys seem to love it too, because now every day since I reacted to WeFee's video, you guys have been asking me to react to ARGs all the time, bro. And, you know, as long as you guys showing support, then I'm gonna keep reacting to these, bro, because I genuinely enjoy them myself. So yeah, chat, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? W Alex, W WeFees for freeing Alex, you know what I'm saying? And solving this whole thing. And yeah, like I keep, you know, re-uttering, I feel like this can be a real thing, bro. Like, shit, it's like Black Mirror episodes. It's stuff that could really happen, you know, and these shows, or even like this video, just warning us of things that could happen. Psychological warfare, that's what it would be, you know, in this case. But yeah, this is crazy, chat. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions in the comments, or other theories you have and stuff. I love, you know, reading through what you guys got to say about these type of things. And yeah, love you guys, bro. Thank you guys for supporting. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.